Live from WSLS, this is 10 News at 6, working for you.
Now at 6, a troubling trend. The growing concerns after another act of gun violence.
Well, we started off the work week on a nice note, but things are going to change soon. When and for how long, you'll need to keep the umbrella handy coming up.
These officers are going out every day.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Sydney Jackstimer.
And I'm Rachel Lucas. 3 people are injured after a nightclub shooting in Roanoke over the weekend. 10 News reporter Abby Coleman is working for you to see why this particular part of downtown is known as a problem area.
With nearly a dozen incidents since 2020, downtown Roanoke has seen its share of gun violence. There's at least one shooting per year in the same area, here at the 100 block of Campbell Avenue, right around the corner to Williamson Road. I spent the day looking into every shooting over the past few years that's happened downtown. The most recent one before this weekend was in April at the Shishka Hookah Lounge, which left 1 person dead and 2 injured. Other shootings left multiple people injured and cars and businesses damaged. Most of the other shootings can be pinpointed to the parking lot of 202 Social House, across the street from Shishka and right behind the Status Lounge from this weekend's shooting. Roanoke officials previously identified this spot as a problem area. Back in 2021, city council members met with more than 3 dozen business owners to address safety concerns after a downtown shooting. They also worked with VDOT to put portable lights in the parking lot for increased visibility and safety, but that was only temporary. I reached back out to police today for any updates on suspects and victims, but they said they had no new information. I also went downtown to speak with businesses about how they feel shootings affect business, but they were either closed or didn't want to speak on camera. Police haven't released any information on potential suspects. This is still an ongoing investigation. In Roanoke, Abby Coleman, 10 News, working for you.
A former Salem Middle School teacher's aide is facing multiple sexual misconduct charges tonight.
10 News reporter Amy Cockrum joins us live in the studio to break down the details. Amy.
Well, Sydney and Rachel, 31-year-old Jaquez Worley, seen here, worked at Andrew Lewis Middle School. We're told he started there in October of 2022. Police say the alleged sexual misconduct happened in December and involved 2 young girls from the school. Due to the nature of the allegations and the ages of the girls, no further information was released. Authorities say the case against Worley all came together quickly. They received a complaint January 4th about unlawful conduct with a student. They say police and child protective services were notified. The next day, January 5th, Worley was fired. And a few days later, on January 8th, police charged Worley with 2 counts of indecent liberties with a child and use of electronics in connection with offenses involving children. Now, police say if anyone has information or further complaints to call police. Meanwhile, Worley is jailed without bond. He's due in court February 5th.
All right. Thank you, Amy. A Roanoke man is facing charges after a high-speed car crash and chase. Take a look at your screen. Police say Tyrett Caldwell stole a car from a hotel on Ordway Road yesterday. The 25-year-old later crashed it, as you see here in the photos, while he was running from officers on Peters Creek Road. The car went up in flames. No one was seriously hurt during the incident.
A Bassett man is dead after a crash in Henry County. It happened over the weekend on Carver Road. We're told 56-year-old Maurice Washington ran off the road and hit the concrete pillars of the 220 bypass bridge. He was wearing a seatbelt and died on scene. The crash remains under investigation.
And turning now to your forecast tonight, where we are thankfully tracking a warm-up.
Yes, finally. Chief Meteorologist Jeff Hanowich is here to show us the changes we're expecting this week.
Yeah, we're
good news, right?
Yeah, I hope so.
I know, we're like, right? Right?
I can't guarantee everybody's going to be happy, but the warmth, I'm sure at least more than 50% of us are excited about. The rain, It's headed our way, though, no matter how you think of it. As we look here at the local view, you'll notice that skies right now are fair. You're going to see an increasing amount of cloud cover tonight, most of which will come after midnight. Temperatures are going to drop from the lower 40s at 7 into the low to mid 30s by about 10. On Tuesday, more cloud cover. No other way to say it. Tomorrow, we're going to be mostly cloudy, okay? Certainly a lot more cloud cover tomorrow than what we had outside today. At 8 a.m., temperatures upper 20s to near 30 with highs tomorrow in the lower 50s. Overall for us tomorrow, a little bit warmer than today. And we may even have a couple of showers to dodge after lunchtime tomorrow. But there's a much better chance for rain headed our way here as we head into Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I think the two wettest days this week will likely be Thursday and Friday. Then that chance for rain goes down on Saturday, even though on Saturday we're likely not going to be completely dry. So an unsettled weather pattern is shaping up for us here from late tomorrow all the way through the weekend. Rachel?
A bill to extend the line of duty benefits to private police departments has failed in a House subcommittee. 10 News reporter Thomas Mundy has the latest on what the next steps are.
Chris Wagner on June 16th was killed. His family received no benefits. We did have to open up a private Fund the First fund to get him any benefits.
After a deadly shooting back in June, officials in Nelson County and Wintergreen Police Department have been working to extend Virginia's line of duty benefit program.
If other law enforcement agencies get it, why can't we? These officers are going out every day wearing a badge, just like every other officer, putting their life on the line, and Chris did that.
Chief Dennis Russell with the Wintergreen Police Department says it wouldn't cost the Commonwealth because they are privately employed.
We go out and get an insurance policy or policy of some kind that protects our officers, and we pay for that.
But on Thursday, January 18th, they were blindsided after the bill failed at a subcommittee.
I was in total disbelief. I was in shock, really, to be honest with you.
Board of Supervisor for Nelson County, Jesse Rutherford, says he believes this is a political move.
No concerns were brought up to any of the stakeholders part of this. And, what can you say? And we walk out and a lot of individuals came up to us and were like, wow, can't believe this is where party line politics is going to sit. It's very disheartening. It's a slap in the face to those who work the hardest for us. When there's a crisis, when there's, a bad situation, these people are up front and center.
Delegate Ellen Campbell proposed the bill, and she says she wasn't expecting the results they got.
It was not something that I expected to be controversial or, really to be something that we really all would join together and get on board with.
She says the bill still has a chance of surviving. It also has been introduced to the Virginia Senate. If it survives, it will then be sent to the House of Delegates to be reviewed before the governor can sign it into law. Reporting, I'm Thomas Mundy, 10 News, working for you.
Candidate Ron DeSantis has officially dropped out of the presidential race. He endorsed former President Donald Trump on his way out, and Nikki Haley is the only other remaining candidate seeking the Republican nomination. Now, we sat down with political analyst Ed Lynch to find out what this will mean for voters going forward.
Nikki Haley is in a position where she can help herself, but she has to at least come very close in New Hampshire and do equally well in her home state of South Carolina. That extends the Republican primary battle, and that brings it here to Virginia as part of Super Tuesday.
Now, Lynch says Virginia will likely be a key state during the primaries, and it's even possible we see candidates visit Southwest Virginia as the race heats up.
Coming up, a warmer and better future after a lifetime of surviving outside. The easy way you can help with this large animal rescue.
And the buzz on cicadas, what you should know about the rare insect invasion coming this spring. Ooh.